doing salad or asparagus? I don't really know. I think asparagus is probably the better way to go, but I like doing onion. I'm just scared with asparagus because the floppy rockets, but apparently they fixed that for the most part. I've always just done onion and it's always just a mess. Apparently I have a lot less delta V now. Oh, because we're in atmosphere. It'll change dynamically once we get higher. And we're also doing this at night. There's no skip the daytime button. What the heck? Why did it just revert back to nighttime? There we go. Alright. Might as well give it a try. It's gonna take a couple attempts, but... Start the deluge! There's the deluge. I did not check the TWR. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's so little. Oh, these SRBs aren't gonna get us anywhere. Yeah, this is not good. We are way off track too. Oh shit. Good separation though. Not too bad. My orbit's kind of funky though. So I think we tilted way too fast, I think. I had to lower the volume for you guys. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with this one. I mean, it's not too bad. We used up a lot of our fuel already, though. Fail? Yeah. Yeah, it did. I still have a lot of the beginning stuff, unfortunately. I guess we could do a lot of the side quests, though. And that'll give us enough research or science to... I can't get any new science because I've already done all these ones, unfortunately. What does it say new science? I don't have anything, though. See, I did everything, and I don't have any science. I do solid to get first up, then asparagus saves fuel for trips. I'm at work, so my chatting is hit or miss. Oh. Yeah. I definitely need more SRBs, because that TWR, I didn't even look at it. Yeah, TWR was a complete fail. We're still gonna complete the mission though, because we got a side quest completed. I did that too early. This is way too loud now. I wonder why the volume might be a little bit better. I guess we're in orbit, but only 2,400 delta V to get to the moon, orbit, and back. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's really happening here, Chief. Alright, what's our highest point here? Is it 100K? How much is that? That's 955. I mean, that enters the moon's sphere of influence. What the heck? What is that? I wish you could do micro adjustments. I mean, that's not too bad. 883? We're gonna send it. You could do a flyby of it? Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna do. We actually might have enough. Scarcely enough. Thanks, Bodrix. You leveled up. We might be able to do this. It's gonna be janky, but we're gonna send her. How about that? That's 883 Delta V to get to the moon. It shouldn't take too much Delta V to orbit, but then to get back, we might be able to... Oh. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. But I'm eager to try it. Because if this actually works, I'm gonna be surprised. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, burn. It's a monumental moment for Mr. Jebediah. Will he make a return trip from the moon? If he doesn't, though, we're just gonna revert, but... Imagine playing the hard difficulty, or the other, like, maximum difficulty one, where there's no reverting, no loading, or anything like that. And everything's, like, extremely hard. So we're still gonna have like 2 minutes of burn time left, even after this burn, to get into the sphere influence of the moon. Or Mun. It's a beautiful plume. I guess I should probably be watching this instead, right? We'll be at 138 kilometers. The moon. "20 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut. What did we get? 136. We can work with that. We can work with that. Quick saving. We can work with that. Let's just get into the sphere of influence, and then we can do another maneuver node to see how much it's going to take. If this actually works, I'm going to be surprised. Like, first try? No. I like these sphere influences they show like this. It's kind of cool. And... Mun. Woo! Alright, before we do the maneuver node, do our science. Boom. That's 50 science. Observation. Boom. That's a lot. Do an EVA. Please, Mr. Jebediah, don't get lost in space. Thank you. I think it's the same though, because we're not getting surface samples, so I don't think you really need to do this. Yeah, since we already have it. All right, board back up, get nice and cozy in there. Let us do this. Oh, how much Delta V is it gonna take? Oh, what's the mission? With less than 2,400... Fan this out. A periapsis greater than 60? Greater than 60 and less than 2,400. Oh, that's it! And that takes 245? Oh, we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. It might be a hard re-entry to Kerbal, but... this is possible, folks. Quick save. Alright, where is it? Oh my... Jesus, that came up fast. We're gonna burn 22 seconds out of our 2 minutes. Everything goes according to plan, which usually doesn't. We should have enough to get back to Kerbal safely. Even with that rough launch that we had. I say if you certainly plan each and or return using aero braking, you can do this no problem. We'll see. 3, 2, 1, burn. It'll pop up in the top left if we get it. So I'm more gonna go based off of that than off the stop burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Oh, we did it. We have 1,300 Delta V left over. We can't do any science though. No science opportunities because we already did it pretty much. Yeah. That's still 140 science from this. Wait, can I actually just transmit this? That's 288 units of power. We do have 550. And once we get some solar or some sun exposure, we'll... yeah, let's transmit. Save. Need 300 just to return. Mo orbit. Nice. Transmitted. Right? Or is it still transmitting right now? Oh, it is. Thank goodness these windows are resizable. We should be fine. Even if we run out of power, we can wait till we orbit like one time, really, to get the sun exposure on our solar panels. I should make sure my staging is fine. Looks fine. Nice. And it's all transmitted? No. Sweet. Okay. Very cool. Alright, now we just need to get back. Okay, no, I shouldn't do it on that side. There you go. Ooh. Or should I not do it on this side? All right there. Oh man, is that... Oh, that's very high though. I mean, I'd only use 9 Delta V. We're gonna go for it. We'll save before we do it, just in case as well. We're not really using much power with our control wheels. Right, teleport to it. I would have cried if I just crashed into the moon right there. Now orbit, do lower orbit, bingo, lots of science. I guess I could do lower orbit, can't I? What is low orbit for the moon? Because this is still 136. I mean, I guess we can trash that maneuver node. You'd assume that low orbit would actually... Oh yeah, we don't even have to use much Delta V to do this. Make orbit of moon at least. Yeah, I'm orbiting the moon right now. I don't know how if we get more science for doing low orbit though. What is low orbit of the moon? Like 30K? Are we in space today? Oh yeah, we're in space today. We're orbiting the moon. Mun, whatever. What? I don't know how to check that. Wish you could see the information on it. I think 30K. I think the highest point is less than 10K on the Mun. Let's just do that. 24K? Watch out for Martians. We are the Martians. Okay, I'll save again. We'll go. Only 15 Delta V, so we're not gonna go full thrust here. We're only gonna tap it up a little bit. I hope I can get extra science for doing a lower orbit of the moon. Mun. Why does it put me so far away? Like 2 minutes. Right about now. There we go. I've done this before, and I've actually hit the full throttle button instead of cut throttle, and it just totally just messes up your orbit. Save. Two, one. Alright, let's check that. 25, right? 25 should be fine. Should be fine. We'll save. Can I, like, warp here? I can. Music's scaring me a little bit. Oh, we do have science opportunities. Okay. Science opportunity. Let's get some science rolling. Boom. Oh, that was loud as hell. For observation. Boom, even more. That's insane. 10K is Minmus, not Moon. Oh. Well, good thing we didn't do 10K. Okay, so we still have 1300 Delta V. That should be plenty. We just want to break a little bit free, like that. And what is that? That's 5 Delta V to get back into the Kerbin's sphere of influence. We'll fast forward. These little lights here, they're definitely in the yellow bar. They bug out a lot. So you kind of just gotta watch the time and do it off the time instead of relying on the yellow bar and the lights. Oh shit, I almost flew past it. Went a little over, but I think that's okay. Okay. See, there we go. We're good there. What was that, 9.9? So we'll... Wait, where are we? Okay, so we're actually gonna do a maneuver point like right as soon as we get in here. I pin this, there we go. So we'll do a retrograde. No, I don't want to pin that one. Oh shoot, are we going back into the moons? I don't want to crash on the moon, but I'm gonna be going by the moon again. Because the sweet spot is like 40 or 35. We'll do 37. That should be fine, right? Go for flyby of Minmus with that much? I don't want to chance it. Plus, I don't really need to right now because I'm gonna probably get a quest to do it next. Actually, I think the next quest is to land on the moon. So we'll save Minmus, I think, for when we get the quest. Even though we could get extra science by doing it. But might as well wait till we get the quest, I think. Yeah, we'll just... Wow, we actually have... We're gonna have like almost 1,000 left over. Turned out to be a pretty decent flight. I thought I'd need a lot more Delta V. Even with our like shoddy little launch that we had. We still made it. First try. Actually crazy. Okay, we're about to break the moon's influence. I think we'll actually go back into it as well. I'm not sure. It's kind of confusing the way this trajectory is showing. Leaving moon. Okay, so we'll do full throttle. We got about a minute and a half. We'll pause 30. Save. Oh boy. Let's just get Jebediah safe, and then we can research better equipment. We have research opportunity, but I'm going to be leaving here in a second, so... 3, 2, 1, burn. We might still have that opportunity, just in case. How do we do? 48. We could do a little bit more. Like that. 32. A little lower than I expected, but I think we still have sign. Yeah, we just game paused. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That scared me. Let's try and do this then. Even more. What's this? Is this high orbit of Kerbin? Holy, we have so much science banked up. I think we're in the sun too, so we can transmit this. We are not in the sun. Or maybe transmitting just taking a lot of power. Surely we have enough. Even if we run out of power, we're in the sun, so we have the solar panels going, I think. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. It only needs 96 units, and we still have 440. I like that glow around the planet. That's so cool. Goodbye, Moon. I'll be back shortly to try and land on you. And by land on you, I mean crash into you multiple times until I actually get a soft landing. Holy leg, what the hell was that? There we go. It's all transmitted. We're slowly getting power back because these small solar panels do not provide a whole lot of power, but they do provide just enough to satiate my needs. Hopefully going into the moon's... Wait, are we still in the moon? Oh yeah, we're still in the moon's influence right now. But we're leaving... Oh, that's what that lag was, because we re-entered the moon's sphere of influence. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Speed it up a little bit. We can do a little bit faster than that. Back into Kerbin's sphere of influence, just like that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to burn a little retro, I think, to just raise that just a bit. Because I think 35k is my sweet spot. Oh, I went above that. Whatever. About 40k is fine. Should be. And to be honest, we could probably drop our load here. And just prep parachutes. It is pretty. This game is for sure. And this is without any mods, too. That was just the moon. Like, look at everything else that we can go to. Actually crazy. I haven't even made it that far in KSP1. I've done, where's... Oh, there it is. I've done Mun, Minmus, Eve, I think? No, I did Duna. I think. I haven't done a whole lot, but I have a lot of hours in KSP1 just doing random stuff like sending satellites around all the other farther planets to set up a relay network. But landing on them, that's a different story. But only getting satellites into orbit, that's not too hard. The landing part is the hard part. And keeping Kerbals alive. That's like the ultimate test, is to land on every single moon or planet and moon. Elo. I feel like Elo's... Isn't Eve like the hardest one, or maybe is it Jewel? They got like the extremely heavy atmosphere. Maybe it's Eve. But like it's a lot more intense atmosphere than even Kerbin. That's like the ultimate test. Is like, what is it? It's like the universe tour or something like that. with KSP1 the challenge to just land on every single planet and moon and plant your flag. And then there's also interstellar mods for KSP1, which are insane. Alright, we can fast forward to landing, but it's making me nervous. But we can do it. Did I save? Gotta save like 3 times. We're gonna whip. Oh, there we go. We're gonna whip a rocket, but we can also probably use our rocket for slowdown. But I feel like it's just gonna cause more trouble than it is gonna save us. So we're just gonna whip it like this, like that. Then we'll just retro. I saved just in case before I did that. That should crash as well, by the way. Yeah, it still has the same trajectory as me, so it's gonna crash. So we won't leave any space junk. No research opportunities. I hate doing fast forward near or entering atmosphere because I've had it just slam into the planet before. Done TAC life support and had real solar system mods. Want a hard game in KSP1? Try that. Yeah, I've seen those mods. That's crazy stuff. Like really hardcore mods. Ooh, no thanks. I mean, it'd be fun to try. It's a great challenge though, if you're seeking an intense challenge for KSP. I don't think I had really any of those hardcore ones though. More so about like expanding the planets and moons and the technologies you can use. And nothing really to increase the difficulty. Oh, see what I mean? I hate that. Because if you do it too fast, it'll stop and slow down at like 70k, but the slowdown's not instant. It'll slow down over time. So if you do it too fast, you'll slam into the planet. And I've done that multiple times in KSP1. To the point where I've become so cautious of speeding up when entering a celestial body atmosphere. Look at that! Heat shield, do your job. My batteries and solar panels might explode, but Jebediah should be fine. I did one with 20 plus extra systems. Holy! Like with the interstellar travel? I've seen ones with like the story mode in KSP1 where you go to the new like system like really far away and there's like weird story. I didn't do it, but I watched someone play it on YouTube. It was crazy. It like took them multiple years just to fly over there. Getting nice and toasty in the cabin. Start rotating. We don't need to. The next mission is going to be landing on the moon. That is going to be fun to do. By fun, I mean I'm going to have to take multiple attempts at it. I thought I was going to have to take multiple attempts at just this. But we did this the first try, even with the janky launch that we did with the SRBs barely having enough TWR to give us lift off the platform. Oh shit, am I skipping off the atmosphere? Oh shit. I skipped off the atmosphere. That's not cool. Yeah, it's very cool to try it once. One trip 20 years long. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it like took them multiple years to just travel to the new system. And it's like, oh, you better have your ship equipped for that because any like resupplier rescue mission is gonna take 20 years longer. Given, of course, I don't think the Kerbals actually have a lifespan, but I don't think they can die of old age. Yeah, I guess we're gonna take a round 2 trip around here. We could reload and make our entry a little bit lower, but I'm not too worried. It's alright, he just skipped off the atmosphere a little bit. He just gets to have a little bit more time of observing his beautiful home planet. With jaggy edges like this on the shore. I remember when KSP2 first launched, like, this entire shore would just be like super jagged lines. Luckily, they've made it better for the most part. And of course, as you get closer, it smooths out, but... Alright, let's speed up a little bit, because we skipped out the atmosphere, unfortunately. But that's alright. We'll go around for round 2. I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna do the moon lander. Because pretty much what we did there was we went to moon, we orbited moon, but now within the orbit of moon, we gotta slow down enough and have enough delta V to enter the atmosphere, slow ourselves down for a soft landing, not tip over, although I have had it where I've tipped over on the surface and I was still able to make it back to Kerbin, as weird as it is. But the landing part is the hard part. I'm probably gonna mess up a couple times. Because it's been a while since I played KSP1 and actually did a landing. But I'm excited to try though. Wait, did our... Oh, that's KSC. And I have some debris on top of KSC as well. I thought that was our booster that we dropped off here. Not booster, rocket. Our rocket should actually be kind of in the same orbit. Oh, that probably blew up in the atmosphere, actually, with the burn-up. Power was my biggest issue. Oh, for the 20-year trip? Yeah, I think the person that I watched had a... I think it was like a reactor. And he pretty much... everything pretty much went dormant, and he had like a nuclear reactor or something. And he had to have a certain cooling system to cool it. And it generated a lot of power for a long, long time. Like, it's crazy. Planet looks real good in this game. It does. They do look really, really nice. I especially like the halo with the sun effect. But when this game first came out, though, ooh, the planets looked, and the moons, looked really rough. Like, really, really rough. But I'm happy with the state of the game as it is right now. I can do stuff without really any like game-breaking bugs. There's some bugs here and there still, like with the maneuver. You can see like the lights, the countdown, and the yellow bar. It bugs out sometimes, so you kind of have to just go off the countdown itself. But as it stands right now, I have not had any game-breaking bugs. The weirdest bug, though, I had is when my parachutes went deploy, and when I was going to land on the ocean, so they didn't deploy even though I activated them. And Jebediah took a 100-meter dive below the ocean. He survived. I don't know why he survived, but we shot, I think it was over 100 meters down into the ocean, and he slowly floated back up, and he survived. That was probably the weirdest thing. Jeb is a Giga Chad. He really is. I wonder if... do the Kerbals actually have stats in this game like they did in KSP1? Like the hidden stat of being a badass or whatever it was? Of course, Jebediah had that. I think someone else had it too. But it was like a... I think it was the hidden stat. Maybe those stats will... maybe they'll make an appearance again once career mode actually comes out, because this is only a silence mode. We're taking a long trip around here. We should be fine. Yeah, it's at 30k now. Because we re-entered at 39k. But, jeez, that sounds loud. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of science this trip. Like, I just have 180 on samples on Jebediah right now, but I think I transmitted like almost 300 science units over the bandwidth. And we also completed 2 missions. We completed the side mission. See the missions? Oh wait, we actually completed 3. We completed the Going Green one, which is Science Junior. Just use it. And then the spacewalking, which was the EVA while on Kerbal orbit. Apparently I did that. Also, and then the Moon or Bust. So we're gonna get a lot of science with this. There will be no career mode for KSP2 at all. Wait, really? So they're not gonna bring back like currency, so you don't have to worry about money? Man, oh look at that sunrise. I really liked career mode. I guess money really wasn't an issue in KSP1 career mode though. You'd have to be like really wasteful with your money to run out of money in that. I think I was even playing on hard career mode. Where it was less science rewards and less money rewards. But you could just do the simplest stuff and you'd still make a bunch of money. You only use the money to upgrade your KSC pretty much. And purchase parts. That kind of sucks that there's no career mode, but I mean, science mode is enough to itch the career mode, I guess, for me. Gives you goals and quests and stuff. Unlike if you just do creative mode, you just do what you want. I like some kind of quest to do. Even though you can do the same quests in creative mode, they're not actually quests, but you can like replicate them. But what's really going to be interesting with KSP2 thing, I think, is going to be multiplayer, the colony building, and Interstellar. That's going to be the 3 crazy updates, I think. Given those are probably going to be very far away, but still, they're going to be like crazy cool if they're implemented well, at least. Jeb and Valentina had the badass stats. Oh, okay. I knew it was Jeb and someone else. I wasn't sure if it was Valentina or not. Alright, round 2, Mr. Jeb. You got this. Don't skip off the atmosphere again. He shouldn't. If he does, we're making a round 3, lap 3. But his periapsis is going to be less than 30k. Also, I like kind of funny when you like watch Jebediah up here in the top right corner. If you start spinning, he gets like sick. Slowly just okay, we'll stop spinning. Yeah, see, he gets like disoriented and stuff. I feel that, Jeb. Yeah, when you're spinning around rapidly. But it also, isn't it like another trait with no, I think it's the badass trait that does it. There's like in like danger and they start like smiling and like laughing and stuff because they're like, this is cool as fuck. Oh, there we go. All right, we're actually and we'll land in the ocean. Nice, a nice soft landing. Oh, my battery's on fire. There we go. We'll save again, just in case these parachutes don't work again. Maybe we'll be able to dive down deep to find Davy Jones. Fighting for his life. He gets excited instead of scared. Bring it home, Jeb. Bring home that juicy science. We definitely could have landed this a lot faster if we lowered our Ariapsis. There we go. Very nice, Jeb. Now all we need to do is do the shoots. I don't think they have shoot danger enabled in this, or implemented yet, because these icons over here aren't changing colors. So like I could probably deploy my shoots now and it'd be fine. Which shouldn't happen. In KSP1, they would change colors from red. If you deployed it, it'd destroy the shoots. Yellow, I think there's a high chance of it destroying. And if it's blue, it's good. So I'll deploy the drogue shoot. Nice, okay, they're actually working. So at least I won't dive too far down if my second shoot doesn't deploy. It actually did deploy. Sweet. There you go, Jeb. A nice soft landing for you. Right in the middle of the ocean. Literally, holy. They're gonna have a fun time trying to find him. And main to shoot. There we go. Sweet. Very nice. So now we can cut that. We'll repack it. And we should float nice and softly down into the ocean. I can't believe I did this on the first try, by the way. First try moon orbit. I didn't even have to revert for that. I was ready to revert after that disastrous launch with the SRBs barely having TWR to get us off the platform. Nice! Let's go! You're just that pog. Maybe I still got it. Jesus, that was loud. Do crew observation. Nice. I don't think it's getting us anything. There you go. Take a swim, Mr. Jeb. Woo! Surface sample. I think we already have this, but might as well give it another try. Yeah. Alright, let's get you home, Mr. Jeb. I would be so sad if I hit one of these two buttons to revert. We're just gonna recover. Look at that. Highest G-force experienced, 138 Gs? 138. That's more than 10 times the amount to kill someone. Oh my. Very cool, Jeb. Mission control. Jeb is just built different. He really is. Look at that. 3 quests completed. Spacewalking. Boom. Excellent work. Strucco was very impressed by how easy it was to leave the safety of the vessel. So much so that they've canceled their EVA strut program. Probably not a good idea. The company rep told us it would be a crime to inhibit such beautiful recklessness. Honestly, I think our demonstration made them question their career choices. Still think there's something to the idea of connecting the astronaut to their vehicle. I wish there was some other way to do it than with a rigid tube of aluminum. $40 science! Going green. Oh yeah, so this is just using the Science Junior. Nice! I have some good news and some less good news. The good news is that our environmental footprint is small, our recycling is paying off. The less good news is that we found traces of radioactivity around the bathrooms. Either radioactive waste is getting flushed or someone needs to see a doctor. We've had another talk with the R&D team about throwing things away in the correctly colored bin. In the meantime, they recommend limiting your hand washing time in the R&D laboratory to 10 seconds or less. Give me that confetti. 25 science. And the primary mission, which is 150 science. Yay! You did it! You did it! As of this moment, we're leading the space race. Yes, ours is the only agency participating, but it's still an achievement. A swarm of reporters has been knocking down our doors. We're talking major press outlets. Space Weekly, the Kerbolar Times, the Kerbal Astronomical Society newsletter, heck, even SAS Planet, Planet of SAS. Are you Kerbal? Because those reporters are revolving around you. These jokes, man. So instead of having to answer them one by one, I just locked them in your office. Don't worry, Newton has found various flat snacks that can be slid under the door to them. Seems like they're making themselves comfortable in there, so no hurry. Meanwhile, we have more important work to do. Getting so near to another celestial body has only whet the agency's appetite for an up-close encounter. It's finally time to land on the moon. When you're ready, check your next mission. Oh boy. Hey. New missions. Establish an orbit around Kerbin with an APPE each between 99 and 101. Oh, that is a specific orbit. For the tire company. Preapsis Rockets Bodies is suing us for using their company name. What? We explained that every orbit has a periapsis and that it's not copyright infringement, but their lawyers think otherwise. They argue that if we make our orbit a perfect circle, we can just have one big, I hate that word, AP, and leave periapsis out of it. Our legal department needs our help. Make that circle, tell us what happens. Sure. 100 signs, I'll take it. Maxwell Construction Toys wants to make an action figure of a Kerbal holding a KSC flag. Their creative director has said, I won't accept anything short of the real thing. Would you land on a mare, one of the moon's smooth, dark lowlands, and plant a flag? We need the reference pictures. Oh boy, that is a specific landing on the moon. So one of their dark lowlands. Okay. One small step. Time to prove the moon is not made of spicy space cheese. Cheese. 300 signs to land on the moon. Greetings, Director. Sorry to be single-minded, but all of us in the mission control want to get started right away. Your objective is to land a rocket on the surface of the moon. You'll want to land slowly, preferably under 10 meters per second. The lack of atmosphere means parachutes won't work at all. You can pump your brakes by gently burning retrograde, remember. You want to cancel out your horizontal velocity before falling to the ground. Surely landing on your side might be fun, but launching from that position is a leading cause of go boom. Can confirm. Once you're falling vertically, use the SAS to orient yourself radial out to keep the pointy end up. Then extend your landing legs and slowly coast down, feathering the throttle to slow your descent. After you've completed the most significant achievement in world history, we're going to need one of the crew to look outside and verify something. Remote observation has shown us that the crust of the moon is covered with regolith. That's just a fancy word for loose rocks and dust. The moon is likely a rock covered in smaller rocks, but there is a infinitesimally small chance that it is not. You want to know what else it could be? Promise not to judge. I didn't want to worry you, but the head of the snacks department stopped by today. They have a vested interest in this mission. If we don't confirm the moon's surface composition for them, they're going to cut off our snack supply. Don't repeat it. Their engineers have super hearing. I realize this is ridiculous, but we need to prove that the surface of the moon is not made of cheese, butter, marshmallow cream, or any spreadable dairy product. What the hell? Of course, I told them the odds of any dairy product surviving the cold vacuum of space was nil. But until we can disprove this notion of a delicious moon, the snack department will never give us a moment's peace. While we wait for you to send word, I'll be doing a bit of stress decorating. The colors you chose for our flag show a refined taste, but this room still lacks atmosphere. What? I figured a joke might lighten things up, so comedy doesn't float your boat. Okay. Over and out. Did I track these other missions? I did. Nice. They really did a good job on the missions from what you're showing. Very cool. Yeah, they did. They did a nice job of them. Oh boy. R&D Center. We have 741 science. That's... Oh, power launchers, of course. Boom. Tier 2 unlocked. Let's go back to the Tier 1. Tiny engines. Do we need tiny engines? That costs 120? Oh. Power management? Yep. Long-range probes. Maybe we should start sending satellites up. This will be nice. I'll get that one for sure. Docking. I don't think we need to worry about any docking yet. I've done that plenty of times in KSP1, but it's gonna be a rough time doing that in KSP2 for the first time, I feel like. These long-range probes, what's their range? 200 megameters? That's quite a long range. 36 gigameters? I don't know if we need to do that. We have these ones, right? 200 megameters. And then these are 200 megameters as well. I don't know if we need to do that yet. Let's look at tier 2. Medium orbital rockets. Oh, we get the second pod, which is a 3-seater. It's very cool. And we also get the landing can, right? Yep, the tuna can. The poodle. Let's do that. Dude, this stuff gets expensive. Look at this. I can get a couple of these. Enhanced electronics. Expanded construction. A lot of adapters. Structural panels. Precision aerodynamics. Oh, grid fins. Huh. Grid fins are pretty sick. Do I want to get something from here? Maybe. Tiny engines. I mean, we can use it to get the extra fuel, the external fuel tanks. I mean, we have 246. I guess we get most of the stuff here, right? I guess we get docking, long-range probes. Do I get tiny engines? Let's get tiny engines. Right. We almost got everything in tier 1. After what? 3 hours? Pretty good. I feel like tier 2 is going to take a while. Tier 3 is going to take a very long time. Like, look at the cost of these things. Holy thousands. Multiple. 4? 8,000s? 8,000s? Oh, yeah. These are going to... I mean, I guess this is very late game. That's crazy, though. Mission control? We already got the missions, right? Let's go to the BAB. Oh boy. Oh boy. What was our mission? We have 2 missions to land on the moon. What was the other one? What was the other one? Oh yeah, we could probably do this one first. That one's not too bad. It's like a very exact orbit. Like a very circular orbit of between 99 and 101 kilometers. I mean, we could do that. That doesn't seem too bad. As long as we have enough Delta V, probably use some RCS for fine-tuning. It doesn't say we have to stay up there, so that's good. Well, we could probably send like a satellite up there instead of sending Jeb up there. We can have a satellite for a relay, even though we don't really need it because we haven't traveled far enough to limit our relay of our network, which is like, I think 200 megameters or 200 million meters. So let's do that one. Let's do this one first. But I also need to take a small break.